hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about something that's free. It's inexpensive, it's free, but we all know that by most human beings, anything that's free is taken for granted. Look around. We have the sun, we don't use it. We have nature, most of us don't use it. We have simple things that are available to us that can help us with our emotional health, our physical health, but because it's free, we take it for granted. Today what I want to talk about is there are people getting sick every single day. It's going up more and more. Sometimes it makes us reflect that medical technology, AI, everything is advancing, but the statistics of human suffering and health and disease is not going down. There are more drugs, there are more vaccines, there's more of everything, but people are getting sicker and sicker. What's going wrong? We forget amidst a world of complication that there is simplicity and intelligence within us. How do you activate this intelligence to work for us, to protect us, to help us with prevention? And in case we're sick or we have a deadly disease, how do we activate it so it can kick in and work beyond just the medication you have to take, work beyond nutrition, work beyond sleep, work beyond exercise? Everyone's talking about longevity today. There's so much of complication in the Western world when it comes to longevity. The best part is people have expensive stuff to sell you, expensive pills, expensive supplements, but guess what? There's no one living over 130 and 140 right now. And the people who have crossed the age of 100, 105, 110 have had the most simplest lifestyles without all of this, complication, extreme scientific measures to live longer. It's basically a fool's game because no one's going to really live to see if the product worked or not. So everyone's just selling you a dream without looking at the basics. I'm not saying it can't work. Of course, advancements in genetics and all of that stuff, definitely. But we don't know. What we know are the basics. When you hear the word longevity, okay, what is it that works in the world of simplicity? Sleep. The cleaner your food, the longer you live. Oxygen. Social environments that are happy and not toxic. The feeling of social support, emotions like love, togetherness, companionship, being together, moderate exercise but consistent. All of these things help. When you go deeper into the human body, what is the principle of science working on when it comes to longevity? It is the parasympathetic nervous system. Today we're going to talk about that. It's a very simple logic, very, very simple logic. If I want to live longer, if I want to live happier, if I want to heal, I want to regenerate, I want to digest better, I want to sleep better, I need to spend more time in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest, digest, regenerate, repair, and grow. The sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight and flight response, is good for us. It's great. It's great for reflexes, protection. It's great for your overall health. But minimum time spent in the sympathetic nervous system. If we spend more time in the sympathetic nervous system than the parasympathetic nervous system, guess what's going to happen? We start to age way before our time. Inflammation, immunity is compromised, everything gets compromised because you're in the wrong system. The sympathetic nervous system is meant for survival. It's meant for when we're hit with a tiger, a lion, or let's translate that into day-to-day stress. But today more people spend time in the sympathetic nervous system. So we don't spend enough of time in the nervous system that is required for repair, growth, digestion, sleep, longevity, and all of that stuff. And that's why then people want to sleep better, but they can't sleep because they're in the sympathetic nervous system. You can't sleep deeply if you're in the sympathetic nervous system. So the simple fundamental amidst the people who are hiding behind science, the people who are waiting for science to make simple common sense decisions for them, lies in activating the parasympathetic nervous system. It's very simple. The days that you spend more time in the parasympathetic nervous system are your happy days, are the days where your body can help you heal, recover, repair, regenerate, grow, and live longer. When you spend more time in the sympathetic nervous system, no amount of medicine can ever help you because you're in the wrong nervous system. It's not what Luke is saying, it's how science works. It's how anatomy works. It's how the human body works. So strip away complication. Your only job, our only job is how do I spend more time in the parasympathetic nervous system, and how do I spend less time in the sympathetic nervous system. So now everyone will start, oh, but Luke, life is stressful. Oh, but Luke, I'm in a relationship. Oh, but Luke, I got a kid. Oh, but Luke, I have that. Yes, you do. Like millions of other people, they also have their suffering. But we also have a choice on how to deal with that suffering. Okay? So we can be in the sympathetic nervous system for a while, but let's say I've had a stressful day today. Okay? I have a stressful day. Many patients, some not doing too well, some died, whatever. Okay? I've been in the sympathetic nervous system from morning. Come home in the evening. I'm done with my day. Now I have time to get into deep relaxation, to spend more time in the parasympathetic nervous system. So I'm balancing it. It's not about not getting into the sympathetic nervous system. It is about how quickly I can move back to the parasympathetic nervous system and create deep relaxation, which in turn keeps me in the parasympathetic nervous system. So today's video is about what can we do to get into the parasympathetic nervous system, stay in the parasympathetic nervous system until the next stressor pops up in our life. Number one, deep breathing. The more you practice deep breathing, the more you are consciously aware of slowing down your breath. Long inhales, long exhales, whether you're in a stressful meeting or life is stressful, have control over your breath. Your cortisol and adrenaline is lower, which means you can still be in the parasympathetic nervous system even though you're surrounded by stress. So number one, deep breathing. That is in your control. Meditation. Even 10 minutes of deep meditation is relaxation. You are in the parasympathetic nervous system. Two, that it doesn't cost you money. Putting an effort to slow down your breathing and do meditation is free. Number three, yoga. Scientifically and medically studied to keep you in the parasympathetic nervous system. Simple asanas that don't stress you out. Coordinate your breath with the movement. It's parasympathetic nervous system. You can wake up and do 2 to 3 asanas in less than 5 minutes. You can select 2 to 3 asanas before you sleep. It's one of the most relaxing things. Over the last couple of months, I've been doing 4 to 5 asanas right before I go to bed. And my sleep is beautiful. I owe it to that and a lot of other things like sunshine, darkness, and everything else. So yoga, parasympathetic nervous system. A massage. Getting a massage is a powerful way to put you in the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money on that. You can if you want to. Sometimes a partner massaging you, you massaging a partner, is deep relaxation. Parasympathetic nervous system. Engaging in pleasurable activities, whether it's respectful sex, whether it's massage, whether it's touch, holding hands, caressing one another, doesn't matter. A hug. All of these things are parasympathetic nervous system. Very, very powerful. Then spending time in nature is a no-brainer. You can be so stressed out, but amidst nature, you will be in the parasympathetic nervous system. Watching the sunrise, watching the sunset, taking a walk in a park, being with trees, being amidst nature, next to a water body, the hills, doesn't matter. Activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And social circles. Having a feeling that, hey, I'm supported, I have good friends I can lean on, I have family members I can lean on, knowing that a partner will be there for you when you're sick, or someone, doesn't have to be a partner, but that knowing, that social support is very important for us to stay and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. The same way the wrong social circles can keep you in the sympathetic nervous system. The ones where you have to be someone else, you can't be who you are, you need to fit in, you have FOMO, you got to dress up when you don't want to dress up, you need to please society and please people. These social circles can keep you in the sympathetic nervous system, which is the nervous system that we don't want to spend time in. So you see, it's all these little things, doing things that you love. It's a hobby. Maybe you have a job that you don't like, but you come home to a hobby. It's fine, it's a balance. The point is doing things that make you feel real, being your authentic self. Being with people who allow you to be who you are so you don't have to put on masks and pretend to be someone and pretend to fit in, which is very exhausting. That's sympathetic nervous system. So you see, today there are people chasing collagen for better skin, pills for longevity. I don't have a problem with that. But if the basics are not in place, that can never work for you. That can never replace the fundamentals of longevity, regeneration, healing, and activity, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. You got to create that environment for you if you want to heal. Your patient can have the best treatment in hospital but gets discharged and comes home to a toxic environment. Do you think the patient has the ability to heal? Absolutely not. The environment we create around us and within us is so important. Now, some people are stuck in toxic relationships and stuff. Okay, if you are and you can't get out, all these methods that I explained, you need to create that. You're in a toxic relationship, fine, there's nothing you can do about it. But then you got to create, deep relaxation using the tools I spoke about. So at least you can spend more time in the parasympathetic nervous system because you can't change the environment around you. So there is always possibility. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you.